Alright, hello to the... Who's actually the one person watching right now? That is Justin. Well, welcome to the stream, everybody. It's been a while, especially with me at the front, but Dylan is dealing with some personal stuff right now that I'm not at, well, it's none of my business to discuss, so I'm just gonna be streaming the tournament for today. And yeah, hope it goes, should be fun, I think. Alright, do you know how many people are in the tournament today? Damn. RSM? Kind of a jam. Like, unironically. Well, hopefully it's a good tournament today.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Hello?
Oh my, it's
like...
Is it Cody VR from
I'm
FTK TV.
making a PSA, and then now I'm pairing the rounds. Hello?
Well, you'd imagine you'd have
Yeah,
that.
like a lot of time to do that before, but you know.
It's the famous Yu-Gi-Oh
You know?
streamer Cody VR. I just realized I had myself muted.
Congrats
Good
on
job.
being muted.
Yeah, I'm very competent.
Where's the timer? I need to make sure my
5, 6,
timer's working on my stream, man.
9, 10, 11, 12,
Give
13,
me
14,
a
15.
minute here.
Sweet.
Oh, a minute? Like the minutes leading up to the tournament start time?
Okay.
Yeah, man, absolutely.
Okay.
That minute.
16 people.
Please.
So we got.
Yes. I guess so.
How come I don't see Brett on this list?
Because Brett can't enter.
I can't
He's
raid
waiting.
today.
Why can't you play?
I have to raid.
Yeah, no, you don't.
Yeah, I got carried
Half your-
some noobs.
Half your guild's not even gonna show up. Why does it matter if you do?
We're all on. What the hell?
You say that, but like nobody plays WoW right now.
You're not wrong, but we have to wait. We have to raid like once in a while, you know.
You gotta keep up appearances.
Yeah.
How can we say we're top anything in the world if we don't play?
All right.
Exactly. We just have the title. Are you streaming on Twitch today?
I
mean,
am. If we have,
Oh, wow.
there we go.
good wholesome Yu-Gi-Oh content because I'm not getting it from the Twitch or the FTK Spotify podcast.
I'm feeling personally attacked right now.
Wow.
I mean,
Not Joe.
Yeah.
Not...
Where are we going? Properties.
Not
that
coming
timer
in and jamming to Reggie's music with us.
where are you?
YouTube.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I'll join you in a bit.
Yeah, nice. You know,
There
for
we go.
real, Reggie's stuff kind of a jam.
All right, cool. It looks like we're working. Excellent.
It's
Perfect.
Uh,
I'll be there in like 5 minutes.
so much edgy Greymon. True.
true.
All right. All right. I'm leaving this Discord. Which room am I in?
And
4.
I'm
New
gonna
guy.
go watch
Excellent. All right.
Pairings. All right. So table 1 sounds good to me. Hey guys, so you guys mind if I stream your match today?
Yeah, I don't mind. Dylan's
Alright.
not here, but I don't think he'll mind either.
Nah, you know what? I don't need his permission. We're good.
I don't think so.
All right, good luck.
Yeah, you too. Or have fun, I guess.
Damn it. Yeah, okay, that's kind of annoying. 'Cause I gotta crop the shit. Edit, transform. Oh, it's Tom.
million years later, I found one.
Alright.
Okay. So let me power shuffle this thing. I only found one.
That's fine. We can just use one.
My goodness. I was like in the crevices of things. Alright, one die high roll?
Yeah.
Oh, two die. Thank you.
Oh, you found a second?
Yeah.
Okay.
Snake eyes.
6. Alright, I'll go first.
Okay, how do you want me to cut?
You can do half and 5. And me?
Okay, same for you.
Okay.
Alright, good luck. Oh.
You too. Alright. Weird hand. Okay, Abomination's prison.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll grab Rakea.
Excuse me.
I'll normal summon Rakea.
Yep.
Set 3 and pass.
Set 3. Draw for turn.
Yep.
Standby phase.
Yep.
Main phase. Rakea just floats from deck, right?
Yeah. They all
Okay.
flip from deck, Dylan. You know this.
Go Eldritch effect in hand, sending wing for cost, targeting. Does it link on your turn?
Rakea?
Yeah.
What do you mean, does it link on my turn?
Or is that just the big boys?
That's just the big boy. So the one, the dog, the brick.
So, yeah, the 7, right? Okay.
Yeah.
That could something. I'll hit the middle set.
I'll call by the Lord.
Alright, I'm just working it.
Unlucky. I will.
Oh yeah, no, the stream needs some fixing.
Yeah.
We did a test stream earlier, and I thought I had the
sorry, you're
shit
gonna hit the middle?
sorted out, but apparently
Yeah.
not.
Chain IDP. I'll just take the Lord.
That's fine.
Yeah, like I had it done earlier, but apparently it just
Okay.
decided it doesn't want to.
Activate
Might as
meltdown.
Apparently, this is a whole new story for some reason.
Chain trap trick.
Yep.
Banish different dimension ground. Instead of different dimension ground.
Invocation.
You mean Alistair?
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Skip the step.
At least that.
And then on resolution, I'll DDG.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yep. Sorry about the technical difficulties. I've had this sorted out, but as always, I know, right?
I have a light
Austin, purple is also my favorite.
Now.
Actually, I prefer yellow.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a pretty big fan of the
Okay.
yellow deck in
Yep.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
I think that's good. Okay. I think
And
that's
there we
gonna
go.
be Fine.
Okay. It's like it's
For this turn.
Dylan. Looks like Dylan's been basically
Just any
disrupted
monster
out of
sent
the
from grave
game for
is
at least for
banished
this
instead,
turn.
right?
Let's see how
Any
he
monster
recovers
sent
from
to the
this.
graveyard, yeah.
And I don't know.
200.
I'm just gonna set 2,
Good.
and I'll pass. And
A bit
for enter and face,
more.
sorry. Sanguine.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
I'll set a Haquero. Go ahead.
How would you like me to cut?
Half is good.
I'll draw.
75.
That by me?
Yep.
I'll change the Lord to attack.
I like
Yep.
I'll go battle phase.
Yep.
I'll attack with Rakea over the Alistair.
Okay, is how much?
15.
Take 400, and then Alistair.
Alistair's 19?
He's 18.
18. Oh. I had no idea he was 18 defense. Alright.
You play the deck.
I know, doesn't mean I remember.
Fair.
Okay, so I took 4. Let's do Lord into
And
Alistair.
Alistair.
wow, this thing is massive.
Oh, you did search? Okay.
Yeah.
Why not?
Thinking.
Looks
How does
and
Rakea affect target itself?
gotta
That's fine.
Pop it. Okay. A bomb in hand?
Yep.
No effect. I won't pop anything. Swing with a bomb for 3,000.
Attack deck. I'll Haquero.
come on.
Sure.
Oh, and there's some
Well, I'll just crash into the Aquero.
Eldritch. Alright.
Main phase 2.
Alright, folks, we got it. We got Eldritch.
I don't know if I want to give that back to you.
I wonder if he runs
I'll pass.
Dogmatica.
Passing.
I will be so shocked
Yep.
if there's a Dogmatica engine in there.
Yep.
Main phase.
Yep.
Normal summon Alistair effect.
Sure.
Oh, and Alistair's effect goes through.
Hmm.
Transition. Just fixed it up a little
That
bit.
floats too, right?
If it's destroyed, then at the end of the turn, it can come back from graveyard
Oh, okay.
if I
And then,
choose to activate that.
okay, and then the end phase of your next turn, it bounces itself, right?
No. So if it leaves the field after that, then it goes back to the bottom of the deck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Link one into Artemis.
Sure.
What do you got in grave right now?
Water.
Just that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Invocation.
Yep.
And there we go.
And that's a dark.
And an invocation, but will Dylan be able to deal with the Unchained Abomination?
Jesus play.
He's up in card advantage, and he's played through most of his disruption, but well,
I think I know what I want to use actually. I'm
Okay.
gonna have to do that.
yeah. Okay.
The fact that you have my lord, that's the pain.
That's
It's
good.
stopping me from like doing anything.
hmm
Yeah. Yeah. Dylan has to deal with the Unchained the nation somehow.
I'll use the ash.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
For
And he
trio,
goes into Purgatory.
invocation
Is he
effect.
gonna
Yeah.
try and push for game? I mean, yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
enter battle phase.
it would make sense if you
One
did.
second, I'm just reading Purgatory.
Gotta say.
Okay.
Hey.
Enter battle phase. Declare attack on lord.
Yep.
Damage step. Alistair target. 37 inch
Sure.
point. Being control. And then 35 and a 3,000.
Yeah, I'll take 5.
1759. Main phase 2.
Excuse me.
Invocation.
Yeah.
Elysium.
Mhm.
And- Huh.
Go
I can't say I expected the invoked Elysium.
that. So I'll go
Jeez.
proceed to end phase.
Sure.
That
End
is
phase Aquarium.
pretty interesting.
What does Elysium do again?
It's
Oh.
quick effect banish. So I could target an invoke monster in my grave or
Yeah.
itself, banish it for cost, and then I banish everything on the field with that attribute.
Oh, all right.
And then while this card's on the field, it counts as all attributes.
Okay.
Well, on your side of the field, I should say.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Soul effect in the end phase.
Yeah.
Settings.
Yeah.
Bum, bum,
Okay, I'll draw.
Yeah.
Stand by main.
Yeah.
How much defense does Elysium have? He's big, right?
4,000. That's a fat booty.
Yeah. Alright, I'll set 1. I'll pass 2.
End phase, Sanguine.
I'll ash.
Oh, okay. Drop a turn.
Sanguine gets
Yep.
hashed.
Standby phase.
Yep.
Main phase.
And
Yep.
how will
Go
Dylan
Sanguine.
get out of this hole?
Yeah.
Set a conquistador. So, gonna attack over that. Let's go Eldritch Effect Engrave, sending Meltdown for cost.
I'll strike that.
Chainmail.
Oh, sure.
Oh boy. Really, I missed that call.
Putting a 44. Special.
Stupid this.
Switch to attack. Enter
Yeah.
battle phase.
Yeah,
We'll just attack over for 5.
sure.
And then 32, so 37.
Nope.
I can't math that. You're down to 700. Main phase 2? Pass.
No, thank you.
Okay, I'll draw.
And hello there.
Hello.
Welcome to the stream, Jordan.
Thank you.
We
thank
got
you.
an exciting match
And
of
we'll pass.
Invoke Dogmatica versus Unchained.
Standby phase.
Yep.
Main phase.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Battle
exciting.
phase.
Yeah.
Sure.
it's,
I don't know. I don't find
Great Chamber?
any kind of invoke deck
Which one's
really
that one?
exciting.
What? You're
special
saying
summons from graveyard.
normal summon Alistair,
That's fine.
activate invocation, summon an invoked monster, invocation, activate, grab back Alistair to shuffle, and shuffling back
On
invocation
redeclare,
pass isn't exciting, sir?
once you declare, and then change the piece of
Honestly, no.
Wow. Can't
sure.
believe you don't enjoy the peak of
Okay.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Intensity.
Pop it, and then
Either pop.
redeclare for you.
I mean, you should watch what
it
all the
works
stuff
like
that
that?
Cody just did. That was some spice.
Well, like, it's a redeclare, right? I'm declaring attack, and then I'm gonna be chaining Conquistador to destroy the monster. Well, either way, like, if I can't attack, then I'll just use that. to
Okay, so like Rikea just misses timing, right?
attack. I'm not sure.
Like it just
Is
well,
it like
'cause
an
it's right in the middle.
Oh, what
It's-
was
it's on
Cody
destruction.
doing earlier anyway?
Okay. Well, if I miss, in that case, if I do miss timing, I have the Ash for the effect, and then
Oh,
25
okay.
for
Yeah,
getting.
that's
So.
Yeah. Alright.
I think I'm playing that wrong. Is what I should be saying. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong on that.
Jordan, can you verify?
Right.
One second.
Just lowering Discord volume.
Yeah.
So it's,
What seems to be the issue?
We're just like
So,
double
like-
checking to see if that was like a
Like,
legal
if-
move.
Okay.
Okay, what were the cards again? I just want to double check here. I'm gonna pull them up.
So
Unchained
Lord,
Twins Rikea.
Pardon?
Unchained Twins Rikea.
Unchained Twins. Rakea.
Yeah.
Okay, and the other card that was involved?
Elysium. Oh my god. Invoked Elysium.
Invoked Elysium.
Invoked Elysium.
And then we had a Golden Lord and then a Conquistador to pop the Rakea on the attack redeclare of Elysium.
Okay, so what? Okay, so what happened? You declared an attack.
Yeah, so like on the initial attack, he activated that summon Rakea, and then I had to redeclare the attack, and then I said on redeclare chain Conquistador. We're just wondering, do I miss the attack timing on that? Like Elysium would miss the attack, right?
Not necessarily. Like if you're playing it out, it would play out, right? Upon attack declaration with Elysium, you activate Conquistador. Conquistador then resolves. You have the guy on the field that makes it so it pops a card. Then a monster variation changes again on the opponent's side of the field, which makes you have to do another redeclare.
Well, there is no two redeclare attacks, is there?
Pardon? I don't know if they're like. I would assume it would. I don't know of any ruling otherwise that says if the monster doesn't like all I know from my understanding is that if the monster amounts change on an attack declaration, a redeclare can be made, and because you did make the redeclare, and then another monster attack declaration, like a monster change happened during the redeclare, I'd assume that a redeclare can still happen.
Okay. We just wanted to double check on that.
I'll double check. Like you guys already finished the match, obviously, and like you guys already declared that it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't. It didn't really affect anything. However, I will actually make note of it, and I will look into it right after this. So.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, not a problem.
Thanks, sir.
Carry on.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Rulings are so much fun.
Oh yeah,
Not live twin.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Never.
Especially the battle phase.
No. Never.
Ah, yeah, battle phase is the best.
Yeah, everybody loves the battle phase.
Full power.
It's like
You guys probably don't
arguably
even matter anymore.
one of the least impactful phases.
Funny. How do you want me to cut?
Just destroys
happened
people in terms of
to-
rulings.
Oh my gosh, so much. That's the thing, though, is there's so much happening during the battle phase. Like you said, like it is. Not a lot happens, but at the same time, so much happens, right?
Alright, I will.
One attack
And-
declaration just like snowballs into like 3 different actions.
Yeah, exactly, and that it's stuff like that that kind of just like.
And I remember
That's all the pie there was.
like from hearing from Van, I
Well,
think,
make
who's
sure
like,
that-
and like Solomon, like way back in the day, I heard like the battle phase used to be even more convoluted.
Yes, absolutely. We
'Cause, like, there was a
before
flip
they
phase, right?
finalized. Before they finalized the battle step
As in it's
and made it
cracked
what it
or
is now,
real bad?
there used to be 7 different steps to the battle phase
I was saying
alone.
it's cracked or really bad. It's just like the series
And
of
yeah,
really-
so there was the attack declaration
I'll
step,
one and then
the
activate a
battle
rebound.
step, and then the damage step had like 5 assorted sections
Escape.
that split between what happened when. And you had like the first stage of the damage step, which is when the monsters actually battled, and that's where you can do like certain
Someone's trauma.
boosts in attack and defense.
Yeah.
Trauma effect target escape.
1 second, Nadia. Oh, I'm good, thank you.
Pop a Ruha effect.
And then you go to the next step, which was stuff that could activate like Honest and like any kind of like those kind of damage boosting effects. Like, it was really weird. I think like the first sub step allowed like Book of Moon, maybe. I can't remember. But I know the secondary sub step had like no,
Set one more.
not right.
And pass to you.
Duel.
Yep.
Standby phase.
Yep.
Main phase.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, true mate.
Yeah, another thing kind of sucks about the battle
What?
phases, just that it's like, especially for newer players, that's like the phase that they're all excited about. Because you know, in the anime, everything's about the battle phase, but then they actually get into it, and then turns out there's like
Yeah.
50 different like intricacies you have to go through, and like some effects miss timing, some don't, some can activate during the battle phase, some can't.
Yeah, exactly. But like I was saying, there's like the fourth step, which allowed like honest or injection fairy lilies effect was like a thing back then, right?
Yeah.
And then you had flip effects were activated afterwards in the next sub-step, and then the next sub-step involved monsters that were battled, like DD Warrior Lady and cards like that could trigger at that moment. And then you have the next step was like cards that were destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard effects, right? So like Mystic Tomato, for example, triggered at that time. And then finally you had like the end step of the battle step where like it was just kind of like finalized, right? And you damage is dealt. Yada yada yada. So there was so many sub steps to the battle phase, or just to the one attack declaration. So
That one. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
no worries.
I remember when I got into Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like the battle phase was just so intimidating by the time I realized even a little bit of what happened, just because like you have to know so much.
And that's the one thing, like
Attack with 15.
things have definitely simplified a lot since then.
The Link 2 lets you special in the
But
main
at the
phase,
same
right?
time, there's
Link summon.
still so much that just happens in the battle phase alone that you need to know and understand, and it's just.
Attack declaration. I'm going to think.
All right, let me just read some stuff here.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Because like,
15.
but like, who hasn't like,
And then another 15.
like while judging or like just at locals, seen a new player try to ash something in battle phase, like during attack,
And then I'll use Rikea
during a damage
kill
calc or something.
Yeah, exactly, and those are those moments where you can't.
And like, but like intuitively, you don't actually think anything should be there to prevent you from doing that, because there's nothing in card text or like, card text that like says you can't. And like and because since you can always ash, you just think you can always ash, but you can't.
Drama poke for another 15.
It's time for bed, you fuzzy head. God bless you.
Sure.
Dane's got the super poly.
Alright, time for tea. Tea, Silly Bean.
Starving Venom effect on summon. Target Rikea.
Yep. Okay, min phase 2, I'll set 1, and I'll pass.
Nadia, would you be so kind as to keep the kitty cat?
Yep.
One
Yeah,
card
I don't know.
set. What's Rikea's effect again?
Quick effect, top a card on the field. On my side of the field.
Okay. That it just destroys one, right?
Yeah, on my side of the field.
Okay.
Give me 1 second here.
So there's.
Yep.
Looks like they're going over what
Fire Venom has an actual effect too, right?
Starving Venom's gonna do here.
Yeah.
It's somewhat relevant.
Oh, unlucky.
Oh man. Super poly. I remember when that
Until
card
the
got
end of this turn.
unbanned. Oh.
And now it's wrecking pretty good
Yeah.
in the meta.
I think
so-
floats.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, they all float.
Like-
What am I asking?
And when it got first unbanned, it was just a one-off sack. So it's like, well, they had it. It just felt bad. If you got super poly.
Yeah.
Like at least you can like try to play around it now, like assuming they have it, because like you can set up your board in a way where you don't just insta lose to a super poly, but I just feels really bad.
Set 1, and I'll pass it.
I'll draw off the turn.
Okay, and
Stand by me.
Yeah.
Set 1.
good. Going into defense.
Phase Conquistador.
Like I don't know much about like Unchained other than they like to play off of being bad. being destroyed, but
Yeah.
Maybe
I got a feeling playing
I'm not even gonna bother attacking.
Almost done. Come on,
Make
kid.
spite them.
Yeah, so everything I'm reading,
Proceed to end phase.
pretty much is exactly how I stated. Is
Yep.
replays just occur if the monster amount changes during the battle step, which is exactly what happened.
I don't want to play
Okay.
until someone play it.
The monster changed, and then it changed again, and because it changed again, a replay gets to happen.
And
So
pass.
In your end
Okay.
phase, I'll heavy storm the
I'll make sure
sanguine
to
and the
let them know
set
when
card.
Alright.
when they finish this up.
Do I know either of them?
You know Sanguine.
Alright, what was I
Sanguine.
looking at?
Okay. So we'll do sanguine and then the one.
Yeah, I think
your
that's
deck.
the. So I've seen a lot of people have
Yeah,
been
those two.
gravitating towards Hey Trunade.
Still in phase, I'll Sanguine.
I mean, it makes sense,
Yep.
like, with the back row that's around, right? Because
Center
floodgates are kind of out of fashion at the moment.
Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if you're up against, like, a full
Draw.
Solemn Brigade, just Hatronade, either they Judgment it or they lose all their disruption, so
Mhm.
I get it.
You heard the set battle,
Yeah.
I see.
I don't know. I still prefer
End phase.
Lightning Storm.
Sure.
Personally,
Well,
just because Lightning Storm has like applications other places. Like
Stand-up phase.
Hey Trunade is specifically for back row,
Yep.
but like
End phase.
Lightning Storm is good for the back row as
Yep.
well as
Meltdown.
cards like even like with the deck I'm currently
Sure.
playing. It's like Bird Up.
yeah.
It can help clear their board.
It's the set.
I will be right back. I have a ruling on table 8.
No problem. Oh. No, that's. Oh, hey, Zombie Slayer. welcome back. Back. It's been a little bit. No, I think it's one of Jordan's kids, actually.
Normal summon Alistair effect. Telegraph the strike.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
strike that.
Welcome back.
Fair
Haven't
enough.
seen you in a bit. Dylan's been busy with stuff that I don't think I should talk about. So I'm taking
Phoenix
over the
cost
streaming
30%.
duties for now.
Chain Ice Dragon. Target. Can't see your grave.
Anyways, how are you doing?
Alistair starting on
Oh, gee.
I'll take the.
Second.
Sorry, Venom.
Accept.
How much defense does it have?
2000.
Yeah, I'll put it in defense.
Accepted should be loading.
How do I get rid of that? I couldn't even get over that. That's a sad thing. Proceed to end phase.
Yeah.
End phase, Hakuero.
Yeah.
Alright, welcome back.
Thank you. Be right back.
Go ahead.
I will draw. Stand by me.
Yep.
I'll set one.
Okay.
I'll go Recay effect to target my set card.
Yeah, that's fine.
Escape effect.
Yep.
Disaster.
On summon?
Yep.
Super Poly? Starting for cost?
Sure. Yeah.
Starving Venom and your Dark?
Yeah.
Draco Staphelia?
Yep. Pass you.
Okay. And
Okay.
phase Sanguine?
Yep.
Super Poly number 2 here. Sanguine.
Show up turn.
Dames. Yeah, Dames
Stand by
is
phase.
so solidly in control at the moment. At this point-
I hate the fact that they float. It's so annoying.
He could just, if he's running Nightmare Unicorn, he could go into Nightmare Unicorn, just shuffle it back, and Eldritch,
Oh,
summon
yeah, this deck is
effect,
definitely
just
not playing that.
And I believe that should be game.
Oh, that's what that
Even-
is.
Even through all that. Even assuming you didn't do any damage.
What do you have in grave currently?
I have Disaster, Sarama, Aruha, Soul, another Sarama, another Aruha. So Fire and Dark.
Fire. It's not the attributes I'm worried about.
Okay.
It's the amounts you play each of. Why does this have to be this specific card? So that pops and just floats, right? From deck?
Yeah.
Oh, so said that I can't do anything.
I'm having a back and forth with my daughter right now, and it's cute, but it's frustrating at the same time.
I'll activate Draco's.
Hence why I'm muted.
Oh no, that's
Where's that?
no, that's fair.
Negates its effects, and as long as it has a predator flight counter on it, it cannot activate its effects.
Okay.
Kids, you gotta
And then
take all the good with the
Yep.
stuff that you gotta love him for, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I was about to say good with the bad, but I don't think for a parent that there's any bad in it.
No, good with the bad.
Okay.
It's good with the bad.
Good with the bad? Okay.
I'll draw.
Alright.
That by me?
Gotta take with the good. Take the good with the bad. The good always outweighs the bad.
True.
Shinjuku to attack.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm assuming Dames doesn't have Sniper Unicorn because he didn't shuffle it back.
Battlefield?
Or he's. I don't think he's gone through it yet.
I'll walk over the Link Spider with 1 Ricay.
I'll take the 500.
I guess not. I haven't really
15,
seen
Yeah.
what he might be
yeah.
playing. It's really strange, like
They're
how, like I would be playing Unicorn with this because
Yeah, but
Unicorn
Strawberry
seems
Battle
really
is
good too,
cool.
right? So
It's
But I mean,
also
like
good-
the-
Oh, that's Nightmare Phoenix's effect, right?
No, it's just
I know that other nightmares are
Okay.
good too for like this
so we'll
reason. Link
go
Spider into them, they're able to build
Ricea
stuff and they
into-
replenish themselves. So
Phoenix.
Yeah.
I'll crash.
No, I just like having yeah, the shuffle back as
Okay,
a
effect?
utility.
mhm.
Yeah, because like you just need the shuffle back sometimes, or like you
Yeah,
just need
for
the
sure.
one more spot removal, and like
How much attack does Dragos
also
have?
climbing into access code off of
27.
unicorns is always
Okay.
really good. So I just
He's got a pop. Yeah, I'll do Aruha.
And then Aruha. What's his on-field effect?
No on-field effect.
No on-field effect. Okay.
He's the one that from the hand I can destroy a card I control and special summon him.
Okay.
Right, and then I'll pass you.
Mommy, I'm looking everywhere fire.
alright.
I keep muting my microphone every time my daughter walks into the kitchen.
Okay, end phase, Conquistador.
Sure.
I'll pop Archaea. Or do I want to?
Yeah.
What do I want to do?
1 sec.
Yeah, just pop Archaea. I said Archaea.
Sure.
The one thing I don't understand is how
Yeah.
the Invoke deck is able to have so much room in the extra deck for other cards still. Because I saw Starving Venom,
No cards.
and
Yeah,
Dragos
that's-
Tapalia is not a common if you like
Draw
should I
for
cut?
Super Poly target. Not now anyway.
Mhm.
Like
Draw for turn.
Starving Venom is obviously really good. Muddy Mud Dragon also very good.
Yep.
I think
Mud
that's what it's
Dragon's a
called.
classic.
Yeah, Mud Dragon's a classic. It does really well. With his deck, you can do the Mad Golden Lord.
Yeah, for the mirror,
As-
right?
Mirror match, yeah, for sure. And then as well as
I have to do attack.
what was it? The
Because we can Draco's
I don't know if he's playing any Shadal cards.
E-bomb.
Sure. I haven't. No, I think it's invoked. Just straight up
Yeah.
invoked
I'm going to
Eldritch.
insist that you didn't get hurt.
That by me?
Yeah. I don't know. I guess like
normal summon Surama.
maybe he's just running the 2 Mechaba, one
Surama effect.
one of the Purg, and I saw he was running Elysium, but I guess that's
Disaster?
just 5 fusion monsters you have to deal. Monsters, and I guess you run the Almirage and the Secure Gardener to fusion summon. That's 2. So I guess you have 8 free spots afterwards then.
Is it 8? Because like, don't you have to accommodate for a draw effect at all, or no? I mean, maybe if he doesn't play it.
How much attack does
No,
Dragus Pelia have?
I don't think.
27.
I don't think so.
20.
Really?
The most usually.
Okay.
I don't know. The package. That being said, I haven't seen an invoke package in forever, so you know.
Okay.
Could be. It's a little outdated, but the old packages I saw only. Like.
Attack over Dragus Pelia.
Ran the 2.
Chain Dracos Stapelia.
1/1. Just like.
Sure.
Just so you could run other utility cards in your extra deck.
Yeah. So 2 Mechaba, 1
Purg.
In phase 2.
Yeah.
The Elysium's actually interesting because I don't see a lot. By the time like I saw the last list,
I don't have
a lot of the lists were just
Go ahead.
weren't running Elysium anymore because they were running like Lynx. So
No, because
Sure.
the other thing I know is that a lot of lists are playing Raijin now as well,
oh yeah,
and that's just because Raijin allows them to play around.
Normal
Bird up.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like Bird Up isn't really that. I mean, the amount of people who actually play the deck is small. So
it's kind of interesting. I'm kind of surprised that there's like. Okay, yeah. So according to chat, the standard invoke package right now is 2 Mechaba, 1 Raijin, 1 Agoides, then either a Purg or a Caliga. Honestly, I think I prefer the Purg over Caliga just as a way to like push the game, and with Ash Blossom just being a staple in most decks.
Yeah.
Yeah, like chances are you're probably gonna have a fire to go into Purg now.
I'm pretty sure I can change like, who the activation. I just
Obviously,
can't change
getting rid of darts in the graveyards are really good.
Yeah.
Like, legitimately, I think the main reason to run Caliga for me personally would be to just like banish something in the graveyard. But like, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Caliga personally.
I'm just personally not a big fan of the invoke deck. It's
Thinking.
I genuinely feel like it's just like what he's doing right now is actually just like very fair. The downside is like the Unchained deck itself. If it doesn't get to do like anything like what it's doing right now, like it's just not really letting him play, so to speak, in a different manner, right? He's like constantly having responses, right? To
and the constant floating.
Yeah, well, the constant floating is just a thing, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, you get past 1 or 2 effects, which is usually what it only has, and you're able to do more still, right? And a lot of decks can actually go past these 1, 2 disruptions now, right? So,
okay.
I don't know. I just don't.
It's not special summon.
Invoked in itself, I don't really like.
That's not how it's called.
But
no, that's fair. That being said, I'm also biased because I just find Invoke to be really boring.
It's still in the summon.
Like, just to play against and to play, so I've
Jordan?
always been biased against the deck.
1 second. What's up?
Is he able to activate Anguish effect?
So on destruction,
brand new chain, right? That's a brand new chain after the fusion of a monster.
Well, it happens after it's destroyed.
Yeah.
So
No,
like,
just
it would start a new chain.
Unchained Soul of Anguish while you have a meltdown on the field?
Yeah.
So what happened here? So
I just want to make sure that like he's able to do that. It's a brand new chain afterwards, after the summon. So.
Okay, well the summon have happened, and then did the summon do something or no?
Yes. It
What
popped
was
the
it?
Anguish.
Okay, it popped it. Okay, so then that would be the chain that you can't respond to, and then a new chain happens after that chain. You would be able to do stuff there.
Yeah.
Because no longer the window of opportunity where the fusion summon happened, right? So. Yeah, carry on.
is it Gordy's effect once per turn?
White so much that it doesn't
Like
come off.
Yeah, like
so like if he uses one effect, it can't use
Battlefield.
another.
If a card
What?
is special summon or a monster is special summoned to the side to your opponent's side of the field, you can target one card your opponent controls, destroy it.
Fair.
You can only use
Okay,
this effect.
I'll add Soul back to
I
him.
guess the real big thing about Invoked is just that it's such a small package that you can like just splash it in decks like Eldritch that don't really have a normal summon.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's gonna special.
Or like Dogmatica, just as a way
See-
to like trigger
But-
their extra deck condition.
Zoo though.
Yeah, Zoo kind of does the same thing.
I think Zoo is just so much better.
Yeah.
And for the sole fact that Zoo synergizes, like has the nuanced synergies with Eldritch package, like with Cursed Eldland, it makes Cursed Eldland be a 1-card setup, which kind of like the deck kind of needs, right?
That's true.
But I don't know, like I just personally like Zoo cards more because they have inherent ways of dealing with everything. Like Ram having the inherent method of dealing with traps, right?
Yeah, just makes your Xyz monster immune to trap targeting.
Exactly.
Okay.
Also, you know, this like also another thing is just Zeus double A's. The fact that they have access to double A Zeus.
That's the biggest one, I think, is just having access to such a
Let me just check my deck.
big boss monster like that.
No,
Because
you've
like,
got this.
I run it in my
I'm on it.
current PK list, and that deck's like just a straight up combo deck, but
Ah,
you have a chance of going into it because you're going to break
Eldritch
sword.
is a hard matchup.
I have it in Bird Up because they have the
engine
level
fails
1
speed, the other doesn't.
Yeah.
or the rank 1
I
XDs
know.
that pretty much has the same principles as Barbo, right? I just make it, and then I can attack directly with it, and then I can make it immune to destruction and everything like that as well. And then once I'm done doing that, I just overlay into the Zeus and I blow up the field, right? So
I was
Zeus off
like,
of that.
come on, summon
yeah.
darks, summon darks, and he never.
I like
summoned
Zoo
Yeah,
over
it's
two
huge.
darks too, but
like barely ever played 2 darks.
I try to my best to play around Super Poly if I can.
But I can understand if you just don't
But when I
like
did
the
have
deck
two
in
darks,
general.
then
We
it
did
was hard.
if that's the case, or you just
Even
case if you like Invoked a lot, or
I
maybe there's some other
think
reason.
I think the Zoo Eldritch variant is just better.
Mhm.
I just think the Invoked package, people just gravitate towards it because it's good at the start of the format.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's definitely a big thing.
For you.
It just had like a really solid period where it was really dominant.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like that deck, because Mechaba can deal with Zeus,
Alright, I'm gonna go watch other matches.
but
Alright, see you, man.
Well, can it
Yeah.
really though? Because if Zoo goes into double 4 material Zeus, then Zeus just chains on top of itself. Right?
which it will do. That's
Yeah.
exactly what it does. But I mean, like it gets rid of the Zeus, right? But I mean, like it did its job, I guess. So yeah, no. And again, that's another example of just Zoo doing what it needs to do, right?
Yeah, and like, if we're being, and like Zeus, as far as we're concerned, it was just there to get rid of monsters. So, like it was just there to get rid of the board, and it effectively did its job.
Yeah, well,
you
that's the
don't need
thing.
it to do
Again,
anything else.
all the pieces of Zoo takes up less of the deck than Invoke does to a degree. Like you can play what is it? Like you play 3 tanky. No, I think it's about 7 cards, right? 7 to 8 cards, whereas the invoked package is 8, 9. I mean, like, I guess that's not really that big of a difference, right? But my Zoo cards all do something.
Yeah, the engine just does more without it. I'm gonna go actually hop over and watch Cody's match.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Let's go.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Alright. And everyone joined us. Lovely.
Yeah, it's because we're the last ones playing. So.
Oh yeah, by the way, you are on stream. Is that fine?
Yeah, we're good.
All right.
And then next I will. I'm gonna use Anger Knuckle to send to summon back a Bullet Train from Grief.
Alright.
And then I
Oh,
will
Cody's doing his Earth Machine.
normal summon Super Heavy Samurai Skills.
Alright.
Letting me
Yeah, but
summon
look at all the
back
other cards that
a
he's playing with it now.
Soul Horns.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh yeah, no, I was there. Like, yeah, I
Phoenix?
watched him. It's the Paradise Smasher engine he was doing previously,
wagon,
right?
Targeting
Yeah.
the back row
Yeah.
underneath Darkroom.
Honestly, yeah, that's. I thought that was pretty cool. Like, I like Paradise Smasher, but
Mhm.
Like,
So
I
like,
remember from the Dino Mist list that top the bubble
Yeah,
the
no, I
YCS
was gonna go for lethal. I was gonna summon Access Code Talker,
Little
for
while-
your last 2 cards, and go for lethal. So
little while back.
Mhm.
I think it's the best option.
yeah.
yeah, okay, all right, GG's man.
Oh, okay.
I guess
Looks like
we
this
finished
match
up.
is done. That was fast.
That was a good matchup.
I'm assuming
Yeah, the deck's
that
got
should,
my
we
deck's
got
not
a
the funnest thing to play against because if I play my deck
maybe
optimally,
Raffi and
my
Stove
turn
are
1,
still
no matter how
playing, we
fast
could
I do it,
take
takes
a look
10
at that?
minutes. So
I mean, mine's not
Yeah.
fun against
Alright.
neither because
Resolution?
No,
Okay.
you're,
that's
nah, you're good.
some. Okay, we got Dragon Link
Okay,
versus
keep
Dinos here.
going.
I'll do Tracer, target boot.
Tracer, target,
Yeah.
boot. That's it, just the cost, right? It just needs to
The-
target, right? Yeah, you're
Yeah,
good.
the video quality for
Copy.
Dinos isn't the best, but like we can.
No, it's
Make
really
out
strange because
enough
normally
what we
he
can
has a
see.
decent quality mid, so I don't know what's going on here. Why it's so
Uh,
pixelated?
Yeah, because Raffi's been attended a couple of these remote duel tournaments already, right?
Last format with Drytron, Raffi was declared the #1 player in Canada, so
Oh, really? Yeah.
Okay, and then...
He's been on the
so
grind
Tracer,
his
recently.
rating was high enough
assuming-
that
I'm
after
gonna
the new
go
year
do
started,
UCT.
he had the highest rating overall.
Damn.
You're locked into darks now
Yeah, it's-
too, right?
Oh man,
So you can't make like bullshit.
I haven't played so much, and so I'm probably not even on the list anymore.
You need to get there. I'm gonna. It has to be Dino. No. Nope. Just.
I haven't really played it all, so.
Guard now.
Yeah, neither of us are probably on that list now.
No, definitely not.
Oh.
And like I've been playing every year now since
Oh, how do you want me to cut my
2000.
I'll just
Oh gosh, I can't even remember right
Draw
now.
for a turn.
2006.
Yeah, it's
I'll do.
Not saying that I've been like good enough to make the list like higher ranking in the list like that, but
How much dinos is that? What do you know in my dino? 1, 2.
I mean, you're a staple of the scene. We usually have a decent number of Winnipeg people in the list, like relatively high up.
You have 1 card left in hand or 2.
I
Oh,
can't
you're only at
remember.
100.
yeah, but it's like
That's it.
something to
Oh,
expect though.
Yeah.
Right now, a lot of the people who are up there on
I'm
the
gonna
list are
go
just
to-
people who are able to grind the circuit as much as they do, right?
I mean, you
Yeah.
have spheres, but
Like,
So we have
this is what we'll
last
do.
format we had Raffi.
mhm.
I will activate.
This like last format we also had like
what's his name?
James was up there on the list, like he was in the top 20.
yeah, Dames actually.
Okay.
Like, I know
Yeah,
he played
exactly.
a lot during the
Activate.
remote duel era.
That's what I mean. I saw James as his last name. Sorry, Dylan.
Yeah.
James.
Dino.
He was up there, and then
I guess
just
I'll
a couple others
do
have
baby.
kind of like solidified their spot.
Mhm.
The Waller, I guess. Just
But-
there.
I don't know. It's just like I guess
Out.
it was fun playing like again after like such a long time off from like just
Yeah.
playing.
Mhm.
But it's I guess it's just like
I opened fucking.
so different.
Where was I?
Just like
Double Tracer, Chamber.
you know, it's like not
Chaos
really
Base, Raptor Router.
See, you gotta teach me how to play
why
this
I got
deck,
into
though.
the game.
Honestly, bro,
You know,
I gave up
at
on
least for
Dragon
me
Link,
personally,
'cause
I was
nobody,
like
I
the human interactions
couldn't
kind of what
know
me
any
made
combos.
it fun for me.
I
So
gave up
it's
on the deck.
taking
Yeah,
that
no,
away
for
kind
sure.
of killed the love for me.
Oh, yeah.
At least during this
I'll show you
period.
some shit. This is how you don't.
Yeah, I've been looking
Those might
forward
be free
to
normal summons.
Holy.
trying to get back
Honestly,
into
bro,
it now.
Chaos
Like I
Space
have the
Absol
setup
was pretty
and I
strong.
have the
Oh, that's
I have my
like a
deck
game.
completed and
Yeah,
everything
I
now
know.
too to
That one
play.
is crazy.
But
Yeah.
just like
That one right there
making the
killed me.
time
That was a
to
good
do
game,
so
though.
without
Yeah, you
like
gotta teach me that.
ruining other factors, right? Because there's at least
Go ahead,
2
man.
nights a week now that I'm
Warblers.
devoted to
Yeah, I
work,
got you.
and
Yeah.
then
No problem. GG's.
there's like if I
Hey,
devote one day
Devin, you
to
gotta teach me how to play this fucking deck, okay?
Mm.
dueling as well, it takes
I'm
me
not
like
like
almost
Dylan.
half
Hey,
of my
no, I
week
gotta ask the Dino
Right.
God himself, fucking Dylan James. Dylan
away
James,
from just like
I
family
converted
time.
to
So.
the Dino side.
Mhm.
I saw
Please,
that.
Yeah,
please
it's-
teach me, because I don't
That's
know
not,
what the
that's
fuck
not
I'm
combo.
doing.
That's not combo, man. You're playing Lost
Yeah, it's
fuck me. What do you mean, man?
I don't
You're not playing Lost
And
World,
like
you're not
just
playing
everything, it's just kind
I'm
of.
playing Lost World.
Oh, then you
Also
are
for
playing
me,
Lost
like
World.
I'm
Bro, dude, I
having
had
to like
Lost World
keep up
OV
with
on
school and
day
everything,
one,
and that's
game
always
two,
a
bro.
total pain.
That's full combo.
Dude,
Yeah.
did you
Yeah.
guys?
For
Okay,
sure.
somebody gotta teach me how to play this fucking.
Oh, and
game.
it's
Also, we only
time.
got
Honestly, bro, I gave up on
one
Dragon
match
Link.
left.
Okay.
It is time in the
Dino
round.
You might
is
have actually
flying.
won if you didn't.
It's like it's in table 5.
What the?
Yeah.
Yeah, really?
I just gotta declare any
Because
declares.
you could have just popped.
I guess
you
I'll
could
just
ran
pop
into it
over
with the
there and
monster
see what's
and
going on
then
there.
just the rest of it.
Let them know that draws are in effect now.
Draws are in effect.
Yes, draws are in effect now.
Yeah. Oh, hi. Hey, so it is time in the round, and draws are in effect. So if you guys are equal in life points, and you have 1 game each, there will be a draw.
No, we're not equal in life points.
No.
Okay. So who's up?
He is.
Okay. So is this match then for him? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's game for Pyro.
The game.
I'm just waiting on to see who won between Steve and Rafi.
Yeah, actually, they forgot to.
Yeah, they haven't declared it yet, so I just did.
Yeah, the match was over, but yeah.
Yeah. So one thing I'm going to plug in here while we're waiting for them to declare who won or lost, as well as, you know, just finishing up and getting the next round posted. I do want to say to those who are watching right now, we have a couple of polls happening in our Fusion Discord channel. If you're interested, go check out our general tab and then look at our pinned messages. We have 2 polls going right now. We have one for the day of the week that we want to set the second remote duel tournament for. So right now for the month of April, it's going to be on Thursdays, but for the month of May and onward, it might be Wednesdays. We'll see what happens. As well as our prizing structure, we're doing another restructure of that. For those of you who haven't noticed, we have brought back the 1 pack per person for the end of the tournament prize pool, instead of just a half pack. So there's that. But to complement that, we've had to take away from other places, right? So we have the list there that shows either the 4 wins and 3 wins having their prizes brought down, or entirely abolishing the 2-win $6 constant infinite tournament entry thing. So
yeah.
So yeah, go there, go vote, and at the end of April we will make some changes.
So who are we waiting on for now?
I am still waiting for Steve or Rafi to tell me who won.
Okay, I'm just gonna hop over there and just.
Yeah,
ask.
I was gonna just be like,
Okay.
Oh, hey, Rafi, who won that match actually?
Oh shit! Sorry, I won. Sorry.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry, I forgot.
I'm
to type
deafened
it.
right now,
Don't
so
get
that's
mad.
why no one can.
Oh, no problem.
If somebody's trying to tell me actually verbally, I won't be able to hear them.
Rafi won.
Think
Rafi won.
about playing parallel. It's kind of hard if you see 2, but like if you're playing prosperity and you don't have it.
Okay, I'm just going
chances of seeing it are really good.
I should have made the notice for people when I paired it. Alright. Just post this stuff now. There's...
Come on, you're almost there.
Reset the timer. Boom. There we go. Oh, what's happening?
All right, so are we mostly good to go then?
Yeah, Everything's all good to go now. I just need to move to whatever table you're going. Is this table 1? Or do you want to go table 2?
Let's try table. Let's try table 1.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Can't hear you. Not sure if
I had to switch the settings on it.
Alright, I'm just gonna go check when time is. 8:59. Alright.
You can just ask me.
Okay, yeah, that's true. You are actually in charge of the whole tournament.
You bet I run the entire thing, and I'm also, like, I advocate for a lot of stuff that happens now, so.
Yeah. Okay, so...
I am the voice of the people, you could say.
Nice. Let's see. Cody... We got Cody versus Dames. And yeah, let's see how this is gonna go.
Half top 5.
let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Half and top 5.
Yep.
Alright, just gotta flip this. And should be good.
Did you do? Yeah, did you do half to the bottom or 5 to the bottom already?
Yeah.
Okay. 5.
So 11.
Wow. Okay, sounds good.
Alright, I'm just updating
So toxic.
their deck lists and everything right now, since I know generally. I know what Cody's playing, and I know what Dames is playing.
Yeah. So, one thing that I recommend is with your guys' setup, if you guys want to have like the timer going for the matches, I have the link for it right here. I'll just send it to you via Messenger.
Okay.
This link is a visual of the timer going for the matches.
Okay.
And it doesn't. Like, this is the timer I will always use. It's the one I have bookmarked. And I just refresh it every time I need it and start it over.
Normal summon, super heavy summon.
It's the same one that Cody uses for the tournament. Anytime he enters this tournament, he uses this one as his timer going.
Turn to attack and add a super heavy samurai.
It gives people an idea of like how much time. Yeah, no, Nick introduced me to this. Most tournament stores use it. It's pretty awesome. It sets off an alarm that I can hear when time goes off, so I can go and let people know.
Damn. Alright.
Do I want to play around Duel?
Well, yeah, I'll let Dylan know about that too, because it's probably pretty useful for him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gabe, okay?
Yeah.
You're not Gabe?
Highly recommended, yeah.
Oh, put in Droll.
Okay.
We'll grab Soul Piercer. Anything on Resident?
Looks like Dames' turn was just like was Alistair pass at that point. Looks like he didn't open any other gas, but that is an invoke problem pretty often.
His Alistair did get ashed, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, like, he didn't have the invocation in his hand already.
Or like, he didn't have the
equip Soul Piercer.
Oh my god.
He only has one back row, so I'm assuming he doesn't have the Eldritch package either at that point.
Beautiful.
No.
Yeah.
Perfect for your body.
Like, unless that's like some... Unless he just runs Nibiru in the main, which we didn't see last game, but it wasn't relevant, so it could have just stayed in his hand the whole time, we never know. But,
no, you're not wrong, but
like, I don't think he is, just in general. Like, I would doubt he's running Nibiru, personally.
Nibiru is like...
At Soul Horn, Soul Peacemaker.
So when I was looking up because there was a PPG cash regionals that happened this past weekend. A lot of the top decks that played there were a lot of mid-rangey style decks, right? And Nibiru is not that great against mid-range decks. Mid-range decks can play around Nibiru pretty well.
Yeah.
But decks like Dragon Link right now, the way that people play Dragon Link is very mid-rangey.
Yeah.
Or can be, right? They don't have to do like some crazy.
No. They can just end on
large combo.
They can just rely on Heretic Seal Savage with like a bunch of hand traps and other stuff that you can just
bowling it
run,
in,
right?
as well as having the Dragon made package
You
accompanying
equip
it,
Soul
right?
Peacemaker to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
I've lost to pure dragon maids before.
Soul Peacemaker summon for him.
yeah,
That
no,
deck
that's a deck.
grinds. It's
Yes.
actually grinds really nasty. Like
Mhm.
really
Invoked.
well.
Invoked is obviously a
Chain
mid-range
link
deck,
skills
right?
to
It's
summon,
like a
chain link
control
to
mid-range though.
Mm-hmm.
Eldritch, obviously, like Eldritch is a very control-esque engine, but you can do some crazy stuff with it too. Like there was a lot of like these back row decks. Like the format's very dedicated to these decks that are able to play either the long grind game or just like establish like strong turn one presence and win off that, right? So.
Yeah, I definitely think it's like if that's the case, then maybe it is. You could sneak in like a hard combo deck like Cody's doing with like 50 different, where you just like play through every mid-range card to like just set up something or just win. Just
we were talking about this yesterday, and he went into a topic that like a lot of people I guess don't really think about, and it's if you look at a lot of the cards that he's playing, there are a lot of random one-ofs that are that you would consider like almost bricks, so to speak, on their own. But a lot of these one-ofs end up powering the
effect to add
like the general card package he's already playing, which is like a lot of these Earth Machines and what they do and how they're able to put their plays through and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Box effect.
And he plays these over top of like power spells or power cards like Foolish Burial or 1-for-1 or cards like that, right? Like obviously this deck wouldn't play 1-for-1, but like Foolish Burial is a really good card for this deck, but he doesn't play it because it's just it's not one of those cards that he can just go into randomly from his actual core lineup. So it's just a card that if he draws it, it can do something really good. But he didn't want to build his deck around that. He wanted to build his deck around the idea of his core lineup doing as much as possible by giving them more utilities to go into. So obviously there's a bunch of bricks,
And if you're done,
but
it's mommy's turn to brush your teeth.
he does a lot, right? So that's why he's able to, like, the ceiling pretty much gets increased, right? So.
And like knowing Cody's deck building, he like that goes really far into his deck building.
He is in like variant number 100 and something on this deck alone. I don't know, like it's like we have our own little chat group right, between us in the first turn, and he does minor changes, like 1-2 card changes so many times, right? And like he could have like a version that he did, and then he like 30 variations later he's back at that like starting point again, right? But no, he we joke, but he puts a lot of time and effort
and like
to
you can see it like from like just a little like whether it's like just a because if you ask him about ratios, he'll like he will go in and like explain everything. Like he has a reasoning behind everything, so I can definitely yeah.
Like some people will tell you they play this ratio because it's the best ratio to play. It's like, well, no, that's not a good reason. You need to be a little more elaborate. Like, why do you play 1 of a card? Why do you play 2 of a card? Why do you play 3 of a card? Right? And a lot of times, like, yeah, you play 3 of a card because it's such a core card and you need to see it. It's like what your deck wants to play, right? And then like, I think the one thing that still drives us nuts to this day is when people say they play 2 of a card because they kind of want to see it, but they kind of don't.
They want to see it sometimes, but not all the time.
That is the worst reasoning behind playing 2 of a card.
Pot of Desires. Like that's the card that I think it comes up the most, or like you only ever want to see 1. That's the other. That's the big Pot of Desires argument, right?
Yeah, but well, Pot of Desires also falls in the category of if you draw Pot of Desires off a Pot of Desires, it's kind of moot. Right?
Yeah.
Doesn't do what you want it to do.
You essentially upstarted yourself by banishing 10
Target your face down.
at that point,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like you got an extra card out of the deal, right? Still, but you end up with another Pot of Desires, which is a 0, right? So instead of like +2, you only or +1, you end up with even amount afterwards, right?
So like, if you're
But-
paranoid about that stuff, then
That's regardless of being paranoid about it, it's still mathematically incorrect.
I guess just enter battlefields.
If you want to see a card, like if you want to try and increase the consistencies of a card, you will play as many of that card as possible. Like say there are 5 or 6 variations of that card you can play, you will play 5 to 6 variations of it, right? So, and there's stuff like that that kind of you can delve into with the hypergeometric math we keep mentioning. This game is very much all about the hypergeometric math and figuring out the perfect ratios to do a certain effect, right? Like you want to be able to see this effect this many times.
Oh, by the way, just a quick question. What's Gamma's attack again? Was it 1200?
Gamma's attack?
Yeah.
I think so. I haven't played Gamma in so long.
Yeah, it's just because
I
I need to
Gamma on my
update.
launch.
Cody didn't actually OTK him, so now I actually need to keep track of life points, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
You know, I was really hoping Cody would just OTK him, so I wouldn't have to like update anything. But no, he just had to miss out on lethal.
1,000. 1,000.
1,000? Okay, so he's at 37 then.
1,000 attack. Mm-hmm.
Alright. Yeah,
Because I mean, like the reason you play so many, you play 3 Invocation, 3 Alistair, or sorry, Invocation, 3 Meltdown, 3 Alistair with all that stuff, right? Even with Terraforming, if Terraforming was a 3, you would play 3 Terraforming with all that because you want to be able to make sure that you have that turn 1 Alistair play.
Yeah, of course.
And then turn 2 Alistair play, and then turn 3 Alistair play, right? And then
Exactly what she said.
the second invocation is just there to make sure if the first one gets disrupted, you're not totally boned, right? Because that's the entire
Like, I remember
idea of
some
the deck
lists
is you need to do.
started cutting it down to 2 because it's technically a dead card if you don't have it with Alistair, but I'm not. It's been a while.
It's one of those cards where I think you need 2 of it, like just like I said, right? Is
Yeah.
if the first one gets stopped, you need to be able to go in for the second one to do something still, right? So,
Draw one.
if you don't have access to it, then you kind of have to do like a little workaround that might just not get you there entirely. So it's worth it just to play the second one just for that factor alone. But
yeah,
I don't think you need more than 2.
Yeah, and like it is a unique scenario in that specific regard because it's like a searchable thing that specifically goes along with your 1-card starter. Like if you,
and there are a couple cards just like that where 2 is the right amount but that's the thing, those are the nuances, right? Where 2 is the correct amount because of a certain nuance of the deck and how it functions, right?
Yeah.
And
like Adorned Archosaur is a big thing for that, right?
Okay, game 2.
With how it works.
That access code works.
Oh.
Yeah, it does.
Alright. Looks like the access code does
Made
it
me
for
plan
Cody.
be an access code talker because you gambit me. So. Why can't you just ash like a normal human being?
Oh.
One of my 3 fucking.
Gamma. Actually, what's your
Self-use.
thoughts on Gamma right now?
Stop one of
'Cause,
those instead.
Like, obviously, it's a card that's better
That's
in
one of the
hard
trains
combo
in-
decks. 'Cause, like we saw, like a big show up big time during the last the 2 formats ago with Dragon Link, Infernable, when they were dominant. But
1 second, there was a judge ruling 7 minutes ago and I didn't hear it.
Oh.
Wow. My bad.
fair, no problem.
Sorry about that, guys. What's up?
Okay. It's like they're going
Okay.
into game 2.
So 46 minutes on the... Okay, well 4 minutes after time started, you do know that after, like, So 4 minutes after time started was like what? So at the like there was 46 minutes left on the clock, or oh my goodness, I was muted this whole time. I am so sorry. Okay, one.
That's better. I could have played around Gamma too. I just assumed that far in. I didn't need to care about it, but I kind of played it. No one expects the Gamma after you've activated 30 monster effects.
Oh. Alright, you know what?
Then I
Had
popped
to do
it
the
backwards. The
ruling, and
fucking
then I had to
Spanish
say night night to my
Inquisition,
daughter.
Sam.
So,
Oh, no problem.
so what was the card that you were asking me?
Gamma. Also, Nikolai Nikolai tagged me asking to be added.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I messaged him to tell him to come here. I'll add him right now.
Okay, yeah.
Half
Sounds
and then
good
top
to
up
me.
to the bottom.
I guess Nikolai's not playing today?
No, he didn't get off work until 7. So.
Oh, that's unlucky. But like, I know what that feels like though. I remember with my
I'll go first.
old back when my mom had a sushi place. Sometimes I'd like get off at 5:30 and I'd only get to Fusion at 6.
Yeah.
But like if traffic's bad, then I'm getting
Yeah.
there 6:15, so I just miss out and it just feels so bad.
Yeah, no, I had that a couple times happen to me too. Like when I was working at a dealership, I was working it's like it was a 11 to or 10 to 6 or something like that, or 9 to 6, and I had an hour-long lunch. Yeah, I remember it was 9 to 6 I was working, and I wasn't able to make it to Fusion's tournaments on time because they started exactly at 6. So
Yeah.
as for Gamma, Gamma is still like one of the best hand traps for going second, and if your deck can support it going first, like say you have a lot of cards that go
Like activating
off
a hand.
going, yeah, like activate hand effects or like the spell effects that you kind of need stuff to go off. Like a good example is the invoke deck, right? If people are still novice enough, I'm going to say that, because if you're going to Ash Blossom and then a meltdown, you're bad. You always melt down the Alistair because then he has a monster on the field and he can't Gamma. But stuff like that, right? There's some decks that they need a certain spell to go off, and if it gets stopped, then
Lord Effect Engraved.
Gamma is a really good card to help them do that.
That's true. Though there's also or like I guess if your deck's in that scenario, like I guess with Invoked, if you're like prone to getting drone locked, and if it's looking like one of those metas where drone lock's quite prevalent in the main deck.
Yes. In phase,
You guys hear me okay?
Hello, Nikolai.
Yes.
Welcome. Welcome to
Hi.
Welcome to the Body Force stream with we say hello to our 3 viewers, one of them which is me.
So before we finish up here, I'm just letting you know now, this is now the first term stream featuring the Buddy Force, because we are the majority people here.
Yeah, no, that's
Nick,
true.
would you like to start hosting? Do your thing.
No, I'm tired. I'm too tired.
Aw.
I just came from work.
This guy.
Sad.
Womp womp.
Womp womp womp.
How are you guys doing today?
Normal summon, super heavy summon,
know,
soul piercer.
Kind of. Not bad, I guess. Leg day, so that's always fun.
Oh God.
Oh, I can't wait till I have leg day again.
Yeah. Well, I'm on the
I'm
endurance
scared.
stage of my plan right now, so it's nothing heavy, but it's a lot of like.
Your thing's on your right? Your
It's a,
Mecha
you actually do a lot of reps.
Cool. Yeah, just making sure.
Yeah.
Soul piercer to add 10.
Yeah. I think by the time I got to box jumps, I couldn't do my max because my legs just were too tired to jump that high anymore.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
I get it.
No, I understand.
Yeah. It's like, Okay, I just did like 3 sets of 30 lunges with like Romanian back deadlifts and jump while doing jump rope.
Lunges are the one exercise where it's like I love it and I hate it all at the same time.
Yeah, because you can feel the burn, but then you can feel the burn.
For sure.
Like on one hand, it's like you can feel it's working. On the other hand, your legs are dying.
I will.
Yeah.
Oh.
To answer your question, Nick, I'm still recovering from the trip to Winnipeg last week.
Oh God.
There's still a lot of cleanup to get done.
Yeah, it has to reborn it to the zone.
We have a guest room that after a trip to Winnipeg turns into like a storage room until we get to it. And unfortunately, the guest room also houses my workout equipment, so that's put on hold until that room is tidied again and cleaned up, so I can go and run on my treadmill like I like to do every day.
Fair.
So,
Tribute Soul Piercer.
Today was laundry. There was a lot of laundry.
In-hand effective tunneling.
That's all done. Tomorrow I have to clean up the kitchen.
No, I could just summon from hand, and that has the graveyard pot of avarice.
And then that's a summon.
1 second. And then on
I have to tribute for cost.
Hopefully tomorrow or the next day I can start tackling that back bedroom and cleaning it up.
Soul Piercer will.
And yeah. By the way, I'm just gonna respond to the chat a little bit. Zombie Slayer, always appreciate you, and Joshua, good to see you again.
That are just gonna absolutely.
Haven't seen you in a bit.
Cody
haven't
ain't
been
a
able to
bitch.
stream much recently. Dylan's been busy with personal stuff. Yeah. Watch. Also, what are you painting? That's
equip.
That's a pretty cool hobby.
Peacemaker.
I used to want to be a painter for a bit, then I kind of realized I'm not really talented artistically.
Scales will trigger attempting to.
As my wife would like to say, anybody can learn how to do any kind of artwork. You just have to put in the time and effort.
Yeah, that's true.
The Soul Piercer from Grave.
Yeah.
I watched enough Bob Ross to know that anyone can paint.
Pardon?
Watched enough Bob Ross, anyone can paint.
Tribute Soul Piercer for the in-hand.
True.
The in-hand effective trench.
I turned this into a pretty little tree.
Yeah.
Soul Piercer to add.
And he's gonna, you know what? He's a little lonely, so we're gonna add another one here, so he has a friend.
Oh man.
And it's just like he just kind of like little brush dabs near the tree, and you're like, Bob Ross, how'd you do that? Because he's Bob Ross.
He is Bob Ross.
True.
No. Yeah. I don't know. I've obviously like the PK deck's been like the main thing I've been working on recently, and
Equip Soul Horns to skills.
I was more thinking whether I should try Gamma in it.
Special.
The main problem with that just is that you don't have a lot of things you can block going first. So it would be more to like encourage going second, but
to a relinquish anima underneath.
But then like there's the question of like what am I gonna cut for it?
Yeah.
So that's always an issue. Always an issue.
I don't think like the one upside to the PK deck that it has going for it, it's got like searchable protection, right? Having the searchable protection cards it does is so big. And there were
problems I can't.
When I don't know if it's like going to be a commonplace thing, like if you're going to see it more often or not now, but during the cash regionals,
that's good to know.
At PPG, people were splashing like PK in their Dragon Link lists.
Phantom Knights? Okay.
Yeah.
I guess
just because of that factor.
They just have additional extenders, I guess. Just
extenders plus like it searches protection.
Okay. Actually,
like I said,
what was their protection card? Is it wings or
Fogblade?
Fogblade? Oh, just like additional disruption. Yeah. For some reason, I thought protection is like it went to something like what Eagle boosters.
No.
No.
Fogblade is such a big card right now. I think it does a lot what you want it to do. So there's a lot of decks like Imperm's Imperm's like half decent right now as well. Like I remember saying like a couple weeks ago that it sucked, but then like I actually thought it through, and it's not that bad. But there are just better cards than it right now.
Yeah.
Like we have Droplet's a really good card.
Droplet, or if you really want to go hard second, like a Dynaless, you can run a Ruler No More.
True.
But then, like, the PKs have their own version of that card, right? And Fogblade. So why not play Fogblade?
That's true.
Get slightly
Fogblade.
inconvenienced, Cody.
And it also stops them from attacking. That's actually a big thing, because
Harvester and Grave.
with the current iteration of the combo I'm doing, I tend to go into an Appaloosa. Yes, Appaloosa if possible, just because of, well, assuming they're not maining Nibiru is fine, but like game 2 or 3, then if there's chances are they're siding it because it's just a good card, and it's just another way to play through it.
Harvester for Brutal Dozer.
Yeah.
Dozer effect.
Yeah, I know Nibiru's in my side deck right now, not my main board.
Yeah. Like, that's also the thing, like, I don't know, because in, like, big tournaments are different than local, so you don't know if people main Nibiru over here.
Yeah. I find with the fusion tournaments, at least, you have a lot of people play more. It's like you guys were talking about earlier. People playing a lot more like mid-range decks.
Yeah.
So like the hand traps aren't as necessary.
River Stormer.
I know I've noticed like playing Shaddoll Invoked.
Add and or dump effect.
I cut all my hand traps last week, and I only missed them a little bit.
Yeah.
And it was really only playing against like the random combo players that I played against, like Cody. But other than that, it's like everything's so mid-range that like I don't really need a hand trap to stop an effect. I can just play through it going into my turn and then like try to establish my mid-range too.
So I'm just gonna go take care of something real quick. I'll be back in a little bit. If anybody calls for a judge ruling in the meantime, Nick, do you mind covering for me for a bit?
Okay.
Thank you.
Have you forward to turn 2 stuff.
Head Judge Nick.
He's back.
How'd you like me to cut?
But yeah, I don't
I
know,
haven't
'cause,
been
like,
head judge in a while.
oh yeah. Well, no one's head judged in a while.
Well, technically, Jordan's head judging.
Yeah, but like,
bullet train will trigger.
no one says I head judge my locals.
That's good.
True.
Maybe in like
go ahead.
LA and some of the bigger locals, they need one because
Stand by phase.
you know, a lot going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone else.
Like, that's about it.
Sure.
But yeah, no, I'm like playing Ash right now. Legitimately, it's because it's a level 3. So I can Kagemusha Knight to go into Cherubini, because at least that's combo.
I mean, that's not a terrible reason to play. Ash is probably the most versatile hand trap right now.
Yeah.
So like,
Trencher, Bullet
if you
Train,
play it and has
Dozer,
utility
Harvester,
in another
Box, and a bunch of super heavy
in
Simon.
another sense, then like that's probably great for you.
Yeah, and like it gives me
draw 2 again?
I'm running Cosmic
That's,
Cyclones for my other tech.
Yeah.
Cyclone, I just feels Cosmic Cyclones. I just feel like in a mid-range type format is really good.
No, I like that card a lot right now. To the point where I'm considering playing it myself, just because like it's really good against something like Eldritch. It's good against. You can even play it against like something like Shaddolls, because you can hit their Schism, and they can't get it back. It's kind of meh again. It's obviously very meh against Bird Up, but like, yeah, like Eldritch being probably one of the best decks right now. Cosmic Cyclone's not that bad of a pick.
No.
Especially if you can just like hit the freshly set card, or like the Cursed Bond.
That's true. And
Lights, right? No, they're all
like this is a carryover
Everything.
from my
I have a dark in my grave
previous
randomly,
list
but it's
because
pretty much all Earth.
I was like during fucking Dragon Link format. I was
Yeah,
like,
I have a bunch of Earths and 1 dark.
me and the group were brainstorming a PK Fire combo list.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm thinking maybe I go like into Gillosaurus again. Fossil dig 3 Gillosaurus.
I mean, that doesn't sound that bad.
Yeah. You lose.
You get cute in the future, play like Scrap Raptor, get that Scrap Recycler, he's level 3, do some shenanigans with that.
Yeah, that's true. No, actually, I wanted to ask you, like, specifically, it's in terms of a combo.
Well, the
like, in terms of
invocation's
an
legal,
end board,
but I don't know what their plan is.
Yeah.
Well,
Right now, a
it's
thing
really played. I just don't know which one I want to do.
I've been doing is I've been going into
Scoop phase.
Appaloosa,
Do the
but
scoop phase. I like
problem
that
with that is sometimes I can't go into my
It's not
rank
worth
4.
the brain power. Just scoop.
Right.
Yeah, so I was wondering if you think that's
make
worth
it
it to like
The only question
sacrifice
is-
the Appaloosa so you can like go into rank 4.
You
Go
play
into
Magic too.
sacrifice the
the
Requiem
Bandit
Dragon to go into rank 4 to prevent the Nibiru and stuff.
Everyone
did.
fucking hates on my cards for
Like,
some reason.
It honestly would depend on like how you're reading what your opponent's gonna do, right? Like if I'm reading that my opponent's gonna Nibiru, like has a Nibiru or potentially has one, like
25.
there's a lot of little mannerisms you can kind of look for. You can kind of like if your opponent's kind of like
they're all thick.
trying to keep count on your
They've all been
summons, stuff
working
like
out.
that, you can like usually read that there's a Nibiru somewhere. It's like it's kind of like 50-50, right? Like both plays are very strong. I think your rank 4
Alright,
plays a bit
Cabbage
stronger than the Appaloosa play, obviously.
Well,
But
So that
at the
was
same time, like
invocation effect.
Yeah. That's
It's kinda
why I
hard
put
to
the
say.
thingy under it so that you can
like game 1s,
Set one.
I might always like I might risk it and go for the rank 4.
Ah, you really
Game
expect
2
me
and
to do a lot
3
of
when
stuff I
like
didn't
there's
do. Yeah.
a higher likelihood of Nibiru being there.
Yeah,
I
that-
might go into the
Even for
Appaloosa at that
Cody,
point.
that's a bit much.
No, playing good cards is not my. That's not my angle, dude.
Yeah. Also, it's also kind of hard to read mannerisms when you don't have access to their face sometimes.
That makes a big difference.
True.
Yeah.
I usually pay attention to their
can
hands.
kill you if it's
'cause,
an
like, there's
attack.
some people that'll like they'll fake count with their fingers.
Mm.
So they'll have like the fingers out and then they'll like start tapping 1, 2 for like 2 summons, that kind of thing.
I know, I've been like, I know, like I purposely made an effort to hide my counting, just like just doing it all in my head.
Yeah, the unicorn's a problem.
Oh, so you gotta do what I do. I always count.
Oh.
But like,
you just keep doing like.
Main phase 2.
But I count under my breath, so it's like just
Sounds good. I
audible
love bitching out.
for the other person to hear.
Oh.
So it makes them think that I have the Nibiru, but I
Alright, now
usually
can I
don't
kill
because
you
I
is the
don't play it.
You just do like.
Yeah, so like they'll make a sound like
various
this one.
effects, which is nice. I appreciate that. You're a good guy sometimes.
And then like I'll stop for a little bit, like that's 4 summons, and then I'll start like flipping through the cards, and they're like, okay, you gotta stop now.
I'm going to activate
No,
Yeah,
wait.
it's
hand effect.
specifically because there's some hands where I can.
You control
like,
2 more
it's-
monsters
if I
more
open
than me. Alright,
a,
on summon effect to special.
I haven't. Maybe I just haven't
Upgrade.
figured out the combo yet, but if I open Torn Scales, with 2 extenders, I can't go into Appaloosa with
Grab soldiers.
with
Might
the
be best to
rank 4 and Dragoon,
I am winning at the moment.
which it's an issue, but.
Next we will.
So in that case, it's Appaloosa with a Fog Blade and the Dragoon. So
I don't have a
I don't
spell
know, like
and
you
it's
end with the
crap.
same number of monster negates, but
Yeah.
you're just Nibiru proof and you don't get rid of the monster.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like, I think kind of think it's worth it just for the security.
What do we want to do in the graveyard?
I keep looking at this match, and I keep waiting for Cody's turn to end,
Yeah.
but it doesn't end. It just keeps going.
I mean, you've seen him like play this deck.
Oh yeah, no, it's 10-minute turns.
Yeah.
Is that okay, sir?
Yeah.
We're getting some flashback to Gokis.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, so I learned some unfortunate news.
Okay.
Almost summoned super heavy samurai.
I was supposed to sell a bunch of cards at
Oh wait, I
Fusion
gotta search you.
because I'm
Okay.
buying
Doing that
somebody's
first, okay.
ultimate constructs.
Oh, yeah.
And I found out that they're doing like their bonus trade-in, so you get plus 35% for trade credit instead of the usual 25%.
It's actually
Okay.
such an inconvenient thing.
And it's the one time I'm not trading
What
in
is
for
this
credit
thing?
and any
It gives you
cash.
500 attack
So
defense,
I'm
pay
very
extra
sad now.
Oh,
Excellent.
they're doing extra credit
All
now.
Yeah, they're doing
Yeah, so it's still a
35%.
normal summon way. Like I was originally planning. Equip
So you
with soul
can
Claw.
do a lot of trade-in and then use that coupon
The
Bloody
temp
Force
special.
5
To get 5% off
to get
on
even
your.
more off your order.
Okay.
There's some
That's
big
true.
savings right there.
It is big savings.
Both these into an access code talker.
You.
Chain access code talker effect.
Oh,
Nightmare
God.
Unicorn.
Cody's going for game.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Can't activate, sir.
Oh no.
That's scary.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine, right?
Access code.
Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm gonna use this thingy to do thingies. I'm gonna banish the anima.
You can't do anything to in response.
Okay,
But
No.
well, I don't know if coward was the play, but like,
So the thing
you
with
can still
access
do it
code
on
is you have a
resolution, right?
Yeah, so you have a small window in between
and then
each
Yeah.
you did something
activation
really
of access
awkward.
code talker's effect. So you have
Popped my head.
your
before
access
I
code
knew that.
talker pop something,
Um,
and then after resolution, there's an open window
I'm going to
that
check.
either player can do something, or sorry, that
Do I have targets left for my thing?
games would be able to do something, and then priority
So
passes
we're just
back to
gonna
Cody,
grab a
and he can access code talker again.
brutal dozer if you don't mind.
So like in theory, he could go access code talker, attempt to pop a thing. On resolution,
turn
Davis
this
can
into a-
then flip like a conquistador or whatever.
Fintrack Goliath,
Depending on whatever you think is
and
gonna
then
be
turning Goliath into
relevant
a
at that point.
Exactly.
River Stormer.
Yeah.
Goliath effect.
Yeah.
Detach River Stormer to 1200, 3000.
Yeah.
To dump.
Cody with his big.
Yeah. Good.
No, I'm just gonna add a 10. Want to do it the other way.
Yeah, see, I played against Cody last week. Like,
I remember
like,
Cody
this
won that,
deck-
right?
Nightmare Unicorn, some more super
I got
samurai stuff.
body.
Mostly Earth Machines, so
Like-
nothing important.
Anchor, I think
Normally,
Anchor-
my deck
what's it called then?
is good
Why?
for slightly
Unicorn
longer
was the only
games
one that
because
healed at the time.
all I have to do is keep summoning Alistair, and like I get
Yes, you're right.
I
kinda
slow roll a
changes
lot of
things.
advantage off of just like normal summoning Alistair because it's a boss monster every single time I play it,
Okay, well I can
and like
I can make the other thing.
I could do
Alright,
nothing.
well we can go back a bit.
Yeah.
This guy goes
And like it
here.
doesn't help that
This guy's
he's
here.
playing
Sorry,
Earth
I'm just like-
Machines, so
I'm
it
just
was
like-
obviously
that
not
guy's
playing like
Yeah, no,
Shekanaga
that's legit.
or
So
Megalancia,
this guy
so I couldn't like
summoned him
super
here,
poly him.
and that's Soul Claw.
That's true.
Yeah, no, this is like I give Cody a lot of props for playing this deck
Slightly
because it's
Uh,
probably the highest ceiling deck I've seen in like in a
because I could
very
just
very
do
long time.
but
Yeah.
for the sake
So the
of
fact that
I
he's
will
playing
do
it this well
Ascend
against
Egg.
like a whole bunch of different
Summon.
things, and like it's so hard to play against as well. So
And like, I
and
remember
then
he's
do
like,
everything I did
like,
anyways.
he just like spent
this
hours
was
just
like
like trying
Goliath
to get the
underneath
Paradise Smasher combo down.
yeah,
Yeah, because it's a
And then I
convoluted
detached
combo.
To,
oh, it's so convoluted.
this
Yeah.
guy,
Like you have
which
to
is
go into
going
like
to
multiple really weird steps. I don't know.
create-
'Cause-
Yeah,
Yeah. Also, that's another thing. Oh, that's always been a
then
thing with me where I am, self-admittedly not great at seeing those specific kind of things.
yeah,
Integrable stuff.
Like,
yeah. Like this is one of those decks where
Next, going to do.
it doesn't matter if you
set.
memorize your main combos. There's so many
HG
lines of
ballistic
play in
target
this deck.
is
Like that's what makes the
targeting,
ceiling so high.
Eldritch.
It's like
Mhm.
being able to see all these different
It
combos
destroys
and
it and
routes
then
that
makes
you
you
can
guys use
do.
And then.
That's what
I
makes it so hard to
will,
play.
yeah, it's like, well,
Plus
that's
53.
always like the
That's
skill
lethal on board.
cap of combo decks, right? It's how
yeah.
you can go, how you can play
Banish
once you
Goliath
are
to
forced to
destroy
deviate from the main
units.
path. And that's what a
Do you have
lot
no
of like
quick
where
effect engrave or anything I need to know
like,
about?
YouTube commenters and casual players don't get about combo
No,
players
I
is that it takes.
I don't know.
There's a reason why
I
combo
have
decks are
15,
considered high skill
50,
cap.
53. Yeah. This is
Yeah,
lethal on board.
It's not
Like,
just the
enter
high
bounces.
level memorization you need to do, because memorization's easy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Anchor Knuckles
Oh,
is
yeah.
nothing, right?
Like it's one thing
It's
to
80
be
for
able to
Yeah, let's
do a
Swing.
like do your full combos, in a perfect scenario where you're just testing, like doing test hands, and you have like a perfect scenario to play out your whole combo. That's like one thing. Actually being able to take your deck and play it against another player, playing a similarly powered deck, and being able to not only do your full power combo,
good luck.
but do
Good luck the rest tournament, my man.
different variations of the combo, or have to do like half combos, that kind of thing.
No
That's where all
promises,
the
though.
skill
I'm
comes
playing
in
a
with
tier 5 deck,
playing these
so.
combo decks, right?
I have
Like,
high hopes for you.
if you don't know how to play your deck into another
I need
field
the
or
Minsu
into
karaoke
hand
hour. I need
traps,
him to start busting out the high note song.
like it doesn't matter how much you have memorized. You're still gonna lose to an Ash.
Yeah. Like if you don't know how to play off of that, because like I know this is like a little while back, but like that's what we that's what we saw from 2008.
So I have to try
Was
to play
it
like the
18?
1
Yeah,
for 1 game.
2018 Nats finals, right?
Just played a bit. I should
Like
have just made you use
Oh,
my
is that
the
one
Gabe
again?
Vargas, it was his Nats win
It wouldn't
on Gokis.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
yeah.
Honestly,
he
I was
never
just trying
did
to bait
full
out your
combo.
goities. I was like, just.
Oh, no.
He never did the extra link. It was
And then you
always
did it,
him
and I was
like
okay, well, now I'm just
improvising
gonna kill you
off
with
of
access
disruption.
code. Like this is just ridiculous.
Oh, like that's
So
the thing.
stingy.
If
Yeah.
your deck ever
It wasn't even
full
that, like, I was
combos,
just like, I was just thinking like,
you
I
should
pop
be
it?
auto winning
When should I pop
that
it?
matchup,
Like,
because like
I don't know.
any
I was
deck's
overthinking
full
it, and then I should have just
power
summoned the
combo is usually
little-
enough to end a game.
little freaking arrow guy.
It's
Little
being
boy
able
guy.
to win games when you're
Full
only
piercer.
doing
Oh,
partial
well, if you pop
combos
full
and like
piercer, I just
making
search extender.
half of
Well,
your
like, no,
board
like, on
and
the
knowing how
summon,
to
I would've
use
just-
your
I would've
interruptions.
just targeted,
Like
unicorn
that's
from
usually the like a sign of
But I
a
decided
good
not to.
player.
I paid for it.
Yeah,
Because it
no,
would-
I
it would've
thought
been
you were
more-
gonna
Can
pop
make
the
something
unicorn.
out of
That's why I
nothing.
even did
Yeah.
the scales early because I was like, I'm gonna summon scales.
I
and then
forgot
if
to
he
check
pops
for
the
judge
unicorn,
rules.
it doesn't
Thank
matter.
God
I'm
there
still
isn't
gonna
one.
access code blow out.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
lucky
well,
for
like, the
us.
access code would have been smaller.
I
Yes.
came back and I saw
Yeah, that
them.
was the only difference. But
Nice.
looking at the board too, that's
But yeah,
still
because
would've
it
been-
feels like,
it
yeah,
wouldn't
I
have
don't
been
know how to
smaller.
do the hand loop combo.
No,
I
like,
just
it
did
would've
extra
been-
link.
it
I
would've
didn't.
be 53,
I don't
right?
know
Like,
anything.
Why not?
But like we saw him play, and he was just like going off of the fact that he
you would obviously try
like
to
he
stick
knows
to
how to
your
play off of
50,000
disruption,
boots, right?
and
Yeah.
that's such a big skill in this game.
Because it's the
Yeah,
monster.
like that's always gonna be the big. That's always gonna be what separates
So it
well,
would've been like
like,
1,000 less, but,
decent
like,
players
If it makes you
from,
feel any better in that
like,
situation,
great
I was setting up
players.
to have an extra 3,000.
It's gonna be,
info
like,
through,
knowing
any
how
random
to
card. Because I
play
dumped
your deck
Citadel to grave, so I could
into
have
other
just
things.
either
Not so much just like,
crashed
oh, I know this
or
deck
set up-
in and out.
like
I
the
know
only
every
reason
different
why
combo
even access
variation.
code popped your Phoenix and I was
For,
leaving
like,
it there the whole time is
Let's
because
say
I
I
was gonna
have
run
A card and
one of
B
my guys
card, or A
into
card and
Phoenix
C
and
card.
summon
I know how to
Fortress.
combo with those two.
Yeah.
Or Citadel
Like,
rather. But then like
sure.
I didn't need to. So what's the
But do you know how to
And
like
like you said too,
play out your
Actually,
hand
putting defense
into
in,
like
that would have been a different story.
what your
But
opponent's doing?
I think even then you would have just
Yeah, like
you have,
for
Forbidden
me,
Drop, so you just
like
negated strength and just popped it in.
personally, like I've been doing like
yeah, like regardless,
PK
like, if the
combos
Goities
where
actually
I'm
mattered, I could have just dropped it.
because like
Drop it.
I got the base combos down, right? Base combos are easy.
Like I had a lot of options.
You just memorize the steps and you're good. That takes you like an hour maybe.
Yeah.
Like so, I've just been like playing off of getting ashed or DD crowed.
Man, good luck in the rest tournament. Like
Yeah.
I said, I'll.
It's like, what do I do if I get ashed here?
Well, we got a lot of time for our next round. So.
See, that's what, like
Yeah.
for me, that's always kind of a funny thing because like you know where you should be ashed.
Well, that was
also.
a Yu-Gi-Oh match.
Like
I got
if
a
you're
bunch of
playing a game,
spammers in my
right?
thingy.
Like you
That
know
was
where
interesting.
it would be most detrimental for you to get
Only he
hit by
plays
Ash.
Magic Lanica. Ain't that the
A
truth?
lot of the time when you're playing
Nobody
a deck
plays it,
like
dude.
like PK or Cody's Earth Machines,
What are you gonna show me the next spice?
not everybody's familiar with that matchup, so
Oh,
they
what
might
kind
not
of
actually
animal?
know where to
What
ash.
kind of
also.
animal should my daughter make?
It's
me
like
for,
again,
the
it's a
next
whole
card in the
other
deck she's
level
making?
of like knowing your deck
Why don't
where
you make like did you make a snake?
like I know what happens if I get ashed at this optimal position for me to get like for my opponent to
Let's
ash
see,
me.
is anybody talking
but
in the boys room?
What happens
No,
if I get
everyone's
ashed
still
at this
here,
part
I
of the
think.
combo? Like what can I do from here? Or
Well, no one's
how do I
even-
play
how
out of
am
the
I the
ash when I
first
get
one
a
done
hit
out
at
of
this
everyone?
point? Because it might not be
My deck takes 2 hours
obvious,
to summon a monster.
but I can still finish my combo even though somebody ashed me at like point B instead of point C.
I'm gonna have to play one of these guys for the next round.
Yeah, that's always like that's always the big tricky thing is like how can
Did anyone draw last round?
are you good? That's what
Let's take a gander.
like because for example with the PK deck, like I know a certain like
No
Nibiru
drops?
timing
Really?
that I don't think a lot of people do.
This fucking locals? Nobody drew?
I've told you about
For
it.
locals where people left to go 30
Oh,
minutes
yeah,
at a
yeah.
time,
Yeah.
no one drew? That's surprising.
Like if you just do the base combo, there's a specific timing you can Nibiru them, but
Yeah.
I don't know how many people actually know that timing.
That's true. Oh, we should probably go watch a different game. This
Oh, yeah.
was dumb.
No, which one? Do we want to see Raffi or do we want to see?
Oh god, Curtis is playing Khalil.
Oh, do you want to watch Curtis?
I'm open to whatever.
You know what? Yeah, let's go watch Curtis.
Okay.
I'll set one and faster.
Oh. Hello, are you guys okay with being on stream?
Yeah, that's fine.
Sure, yeah.
Alright, sounds good.
In end phase, I'll banish Scarlet.
Sure.
Alright. Oh yeah, also
we just left Jordan in table 1.
he's in the Facebook call. He can hear what we're saying.
Yeah.
No,
Oh yeah, also legitimately I've just given up on life points, I'll be honest.
That's fine. There's a lot to like
Yeah.
with 3 of us in this call, there's a lot to like have to juggle anyways, just keeping conversation up.
Yeah, and and conversation always like distracts from this.
Okay, draw for turn.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy. Flip. I got a shit. No. Cozy.
Well, Curtis looks like he's in a very commanding position.
Yeah, looks like it. Okay, so Globulum, that's zombies.
It's good.
Sure.
Uh-oh. That might be a super poly.
I remember that friggin' zombie deck. The structure zombie. Just
Oh yeah, no, that's a great structure deck.
it is. Like the deck's really annoying to play but like to play against. Like it's kind of all they do is just Balrog pass.
7 cities
Yeah.
to send your
Alright,
Eldritch.
Mensa, here's the big
Send
question though.
Yeah,
What was your favorite structure deck?
to send Pleiades.
You know what? That's a good question because I have a few that I like a lot. Let's see. I mean, I'm as much as people like to hate on the deck. I'm like partial to dinos because that was my first deck. Like that was the first deck I ever built IRL.
Okay. Okay.
Good.
Yeah, you're good.
So I'm personally partial to that one. Let's see.
And we'll enter battle phase. I'll attack over
I
your
mean,
Eldritch for a dot.
Endymion structure deck was pretty solid.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, and it won me a regional, so you know I kind of have to.
Moving to end phase.
Kind of have to give a shout out to that one.
Banish.
That's fair.
Yeah. Let's. Like, and the thing about the DDD structure deck is that the deck's a lot of fun, but it's got issues.
Yeah, no, that deck had that structure deck been released earlier, I think that deck would have caused a lot of trouble in in the meta. But it just so happened to come out far too late.
Yeah. Like literally at the worst time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it actually couldn't have come out at a worse time.
And I'll also end phase.
Oh no.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just thinking, like what it could have. Because another big problem is Ash Blossom. Like the deck just kind of gets ashed and loses.
True.
Like it's kind of a glass cannon deck, and as a combo deck, you kind of can't be a glass cannon.
No. Oh god, everyone's in this.
Yeah, I guess it's the last match.
Literally. Deck. Yeah, literally everyone's here.
Okay.
There's one more round after this one, right? This was round 3.
This is round 2, man. We still got 2 more.
We started 7.
Oh fuck me.
Yeah.
not only just that, we also have a time extension on this round because just I think there was like a small technical difficulty.
You didn't see the judge call?
Yeah, this is the one where I didn't see this judge call for like 7 minutes.
That's
So-
an
Yes, technical difficulty.
Yes. Technical difficulties. Oh man.
Jordan, what's your favorite structure deck? I asked Minsu this already.
Oh man. Can't like I need to think back. Cause I want to say the gadget structure deck.
Oh,
I
like
can-
that old ancient gear one?
No, it was the one by was it Ancient Gear?
Yeah, I'm
Whatever
pretty
the-
sure it was. It had like ancient gear dragon and then like gear tone in it, but it had a playset, or it had the gadgets in it.
Yeah, that one was by far one of my favorites. But I mean, like, I played that deck a lot. Like, out of most of the decks that I played, that one is up there on the amount of times I played it.
Yeah.
I think the only deck that I've had more playtime with, other than gadgets, is Medolce.
Attempt to attack direct
So-
25.
But I think in order it goes like Medolce, then Gadget, then Mermail. So.
Right. That makes sense.
It's better on fire.
Yeah, but
Windy, wet, one match.
That's,
Cardboard, no paper.
See, I'm really biased because like
Right,
I've played
that's
Shaddolls since they've come out in some iteration.
Yeah.
So like when that Shaddol structure deck came out, I lost my mind.
Okay, go outside. Hi,
And like the Dragoonity structure deck.
Oh crap, guys! I forgot to mention this match was never supposed to happen.
Huh?
What?
Okay, so like actually this kind of happened, right? So like the system paired these two up against each other, right?
Okay.
God, she was great. Oh, she's still going. But I mean, there is a lot of animosity between these two people.
Oh, yeah, I remember what you're I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah. Right before I got into this call, I was talking to our friend Brett, and we both saw this on the matchups, and we immediately were both like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, that's exactly what this is.
Oh boy. Are they being civil at least?
It sounds like it. I haven't.
Yeah.
Haven't heard anything otherwise, so
yeah.
I just guess.
I haven't heard anything that would imply something.
No.
Yeah, I think we're good.
I told Curtis he had to be if this ever happens. So.
Yeah. I mean, Curtis is an adult. He can keep.
I'll pass.
And end phase. Usador. Target your golden lord.
And I mean, like, this is like the best mirror match ever.
The
I'm just waiting.
Eldritch mirror match.
I'm waiting for the super poly.
Super poly. Oh yeah, the Salamangre structure deck was really good too.
It was. I just hate that deck.
Well, it's so boring. But like, I'm also biased towards the Salad deck because I did have a period of time where I was like using my winnings off of topping with the Salad deck for food. so you know that's always gonna put that deck kind of up in my personal rankings.
I played it in one tournament, and then I immediately sold it to I gave it to Jordan as a birthday present because I hated it.
It's really boring, isn't it?
Activate
Like the
Goldmark.
I
deck
have
Like-
an
does-
emotional attachment to the deck because of that.
Yeah.
The only reason I would want to play it right now is because I have a Starlight Cheetah, and that's feasibly the only thing I would play it in.
I think it's the only deck that really like makes use of that card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even then, it's a situational card.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
But that situation's not a problem anymore because I'm getting rid of the Hida anyways.
That's true. What was a? But yeah, like I was like, and you know how like Winnipeg had like all the salad players.
5 minutes.
Oh, everyone was playing Salad. It
Yeah,
was
because it was a structure deck.
the worst.
But like, not to toot my own horn, but I was better than most of them.
It wasn't that hard to be better than most of the other Salad players.
Yeah. But still, I was like better than most of them, so I just like kept like winning the mirror. Because a better player does tend to win the mirror.
Yep.
Yes, I was just
Usually
doing that.
true for like those slower decks.
Yeah.
That's fine. Just do the top.
It's
So
not
I was
classic,
just
isn't it? Classic.
yeah, like there was a time where like this one guy said he just was like checkmate. I was like, okay, do the combo. He messed it up. I'm like, cool. Because if he did do it properly, it was a game. I know because I did the exact play next turn.
Oh my god.
I did the exact combo that he's supposed to do.
I'll go second.
Oh, and there's my personal favorite one where you know the boost effect, the attack change effect that you used with Heatleo, so you can OTK with fusion.
Activate tanking.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had this one scenario because you know how you usually do it off of the like you target the Banelinks to lower it to 500.
Right.
But he had a Banelinks on board, and that was the only thing.
Normal summon Rammer.
And I was going for game, so I boosted it by 500 to have the fusion double its attack to attack for game. I was like, okay, target. I can't remember what it's called. Foxy, I think. Target Foxy, target Banelinks. He's like, okay, so it attacks 1,000 now, right? Okay. Fusion of fusion by fire. Going to the fusion attack double. You took 2k already, so this is a game. And he was like, okay, so I'll just take like 500. Nope, that's game. What do you mean? I changed its attack. Yeah, it doesn't have to be lower. Nope.
We'll go twin twisters.
Attack just has to be different from the original attack.
Discarding.
Discarding.
Yeah.
Oh, we got the Twin Twister.
Twin Twister.
We'll discard.
I know, like.
That doesn't.
Cody hates 2-elves, right?
Yeah.
Remember the reign of 2 Twin Twister, 1
Oh,
Raigeki.
God.
Just
Yeah.
one.
I feel like
It's
if this is
always
an
2 and 1
end phase
Raigeki.
if this is an end phase Twin Twister, I think this was a terrible idea.
No, this is a game. This is not end phase Twin Twister. This is main phase 1.
Yeah, first thing he's doing is Twin Twisters.
Yeah.
2 Ash and a Twin Twister in his opening hand, though. So now these 3 cards have to like do something, and I don't think they will. I'll have to Dryden
It
up.
could be the Conquistador, but then you just have the Dryden to protect yourself.
Well, I mean, like, all Curtis really has to do is attack.
That's fine.
So-
Draw.
Oh yeah, also, while I'm playtesting PK, I am so worried I'm just gonna do nothing but open Red Eyes Fusion all day.
Oh, that's how it works. If you
Yeah.
play Red Eyes Fusion, you're gonna draw it.
I've had like 3 out of 5 hands have had the Red Eyes Fusion.
Targeting.
That's kind of crazy.
What are their attacks?
400 and 1600.
We'll target the Xyz. Sending Entis.
I don't know
Effective Entis.
Hold on.
if you've had this happen to you, but have you ever had someone try to Ash Dante on you?
Yes.
I can read it for you. save time.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've had someone try to ask
Cherubini.
Cherubini.
Control. Send one monster with an equal or higher
Nice.
attack.
And then you had to explain to them its cost, and they're just like,
Until the end of your next turn after this card resolves.
They
Oh,
just-
okay.
they're just so confused about it.
Here's the best freaking card, though.
I am.
I forgot what the name of it is, but it came in the Charmer Structure deck.
Material to negate.
It's a monster that can inherently summon itself from the main deck.
Oh, Cody runs that.
So you don't send.
Yeah, he runs it. Do you realize how much of a trip it is, though, when you're playing against somebody and they just,
Chalice to negate.
out of nowhere, pick up their deck and start rifling through it and grab a card?
And then
Oh,
and you go, okay,
yeah,
I'm
no,
summoning this. And you're like, sorry, what?
It's like, wait, I want to hatch that. You
Target.
can't. What do you mean? It's an inherent summon.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, that was my reaction when Cody was doing it originally. It's like,
Chalice doesn't resolve.
Oh no, he did that to me. I'm like,
there, so
this is some
punishment can't resolve.
bullshit.
yeah, that is weird.
Okay, so slightly off topic. Minsu,
No.
what
You need to
Digimon
go-
deck are you playing?
Shine
No.
Ray.
Before you guys go on about your Digimon big dicks here, okay, we need to establish the fact that Curtis just like big brain played Khalil so hard right now.
Hey, actually, what did he do?
So okay, so hear me out. He summoned,
Sure.
Yeah.
and then he
1600.
Khalil went for the
Sure.
punishment target Trident. He negated. Khalil then went for the
Attack directly, 1600.
what's it called? Khalil then went for the Chalice to negate that effect.
Yeah.
And then he changed Trident effect to pop itself, so that Chalice wasn't targeting it anymore, and punishment can't resolve.
Oh.
So he doesn't. That is such because like so many people probably would have even seen that. That is actually big, like big brain level plays. It's insane. And so now he was able to attack directly for 16, and now he's probably gonna go and
Mortar.
go into this big Zeus, and I don't see him losing.
No.
So like,
it's really hard to recover off of Zeus. So yeah,
And
that is really big brain. Oh
Huge.
boy.
it's so protected there.
Yeah.
Curtis made
Switch up,
every
switch
possibly
attack,
good
and
play right now.
Banish Sangri.
Sure.
Like honestly, this is already a misplay on Khalil's part. Banishing the Sanguine now is a bad idea. Although I don't think how much attack does the Eldritch have? Only 2,500, right?
It'll be 25 because he summoned off the Sanguine.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wouldn't do much anyway here.
Oh, yeah, that's a big misplay. Alright, I drew the red ice fusion.
Yeah. Okay, hold on a second. I'm just gonna.
Then,
Hey guys,
And I'll
just to let you guys know, it is now time in the round.
Okay. I'm up in life points, so I win.
Was this the table with the extension, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was like,
Yeah.
you'd have your timer in check, so you would like.
Unfortunate that it was in time, but I think I was gonna win that regardless.
You never know.
Okay.
Well,
Prepare,
yeah.
sound.
Alright, and now we go on to round 3.
So, Minsu, you're playing Shine Greymon?
Yeah, I'm playing Shine Greymon.
Okay.
Which deck are you thinking of building, or like do you have? Wait, you have you have Garuda, right?
No, I made Ragnarlord Dramon.
Yeah, like the One Punch Man build.
Yeah, I made One Punch Man.
Yeah. Classic.
Well, it's funny because so me and Brett bought a box.
Yeah.
And he pulled a Ragnarlord mon.
Mm-hmm.
So I grabbed all of his red stuff.